Hello everyone. Uh, Today I am going to show you something that many students don't know. That Windows already provides the built-in web server. Most of the things is that most beginners install software like XAMPP or other any local servers to test websites. But Windows itself comes with IIS, which stands for Internet Information Service. So it is like Microsoft web servers that can be used to host and test website locally on your laptop. So in this video, I will explain you like what is really IIS, how to enable it, how to verify it is working or not, how to host a website on IIS, how to test your projects in a browser, or how PHP projects can be hosted using IIS. So first of all, we will know what is IIS. So IIS stands for Internet Information Service. So it is a web server which is developed by Microsoft, which is built in everyone's laptop. So just like Apache is used in XAMPP, so IIS is a Microsoft own web server. So web server is responsible for receiving requests from a browser and retaining website files such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, and many more. So when you open a website in a browser, so the browser sends a request to the servers. Means whenever you search any website in browser, so you type that URL. So from the browser, the request is sent to the server. So then the server responds with the files of that websites which contain HTML, CSS, or any text tag. So the server processes that request and sends back the website content. So to perform this IIS, so now first we have to enable the IIS web server. For that you have to open in control panel for this. When you open control panel, then go into the programs. Then here in the programs and features, in you can see like there is one of the option turn Windows features on and off. Click on that. Then you will see here on to the third or fourth line Internet Information Service. So you have to enable it by opening it and also clicking on to the World Wide Web Services, and also click on to the Internet Service Hostable Web Core, and then into the okay, that is okay. All these things are, you have to first of all click the World Wide Web Service and Internet Information Service Hostable Web Core. You have to click on both these check boxes, and then you have to just click on OK. So when you will click on OK, then it will search for the files and to update these features. After searching, it will after finish, it will ask you to restart. So you have to restart so that the features or the changes we have updated, which will be started after the restart of your laptop. So you have to wait until it properly searching for all the files until it finished. So it is now saying applying changes. So after applying changes, it will ask to restart the laptop. It takes some time according to the laptop compare. So now the changes that we have saved, so it is now saying Windows completed the requested changes. If you got any message related to please start the PC or anything, so you have to restart that PC, and it after restart we will move on. After you have finish the applied changes or restart your PC, you have to open your any browser, and in that browser you have to type localhost. So after typing localhost, you will come up with the windows of the Internet Information Service, which uh, which is like you have applied the changes of IIS and it is now properly working. Means all the working properties, you should see the default IIS web welcome page. So it is like a welcome page of IIS. So this confirms that your web service is now active. But what exactly is this localhost? So instead of accessing a remote server somewhere on the internet, you are accessing a server running on your own machine. So now, as this the setup of this localhost and the IIS is done, now we have to open the IIS Management Dashboard, where we have to set up our any of the projects to test it on a web server of this IIS. After you have successfully applied the changes of the localhost and in the browser you have tested that all the changes that you have applied, and you will on searching on the URL localhost, if you are getting the welcome page of Internet Information Service, which is all right, then you have to open your C drive. As you have seen here, like there we have a folder of inetpub. So open that folder. In that there are like four to five folders. In that we have to open the www.root folder. So what is this www.root folder? So as if you have used XAMPP, so in XAMPP also you have to, if you have to host any project, you have to put that project into the htdocs folder. So so then that XAMPP will access that folder, means which can be hosted on the Apache. So in for IIS, for Internet Information Service, we have to put that folder into www.root folder, which is like a web root directory. Means any website files placed here can be served by the IIS. For demonstration, like I will create here one folder, like so I will create here test folder. In that test folder, I will put one of my projects. And my this project is built using simple HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So I have just copied my project files and I have put into this www.root folder. After you have placed your project into this www.root folder, then you have to again come into your browser. As you have searched localhost on the URL and you are getting the welcome homepage, in front of it you have to just put your project folder name. Suppose I have uh, uh, put my demo folder of project into test folder, and then after that my project name is website 1. So after hitting this URL, I am getting my project, which is like hosting on the web server of IIS. So this website is now running on Microsoft IIS web servers. Now understand what is the benefit of it. Means what is it's useful. So benefits of is so built into Windows. So no extra software we required for it. All the things are built in, and we get professional experience. Like many companies use IIS in enterprise environment. Then we can use local testing. Means you can test websites before deploying them online. Means if you want to deploy this website on some online, you can test it locally on your system of on a real browser on IIS web server. Then one of the like supports multiple technologies, like it can support HTML, CSS, JavaScript, ASAP.NET, and with proper configuration, even PHP applications can run on IIS. So important note: if your projects are from PHP, so you have to install PHP, and it must have to install and configure with IIS. Then IIS provides the web servers, while PHP provides the language runtime needed to execute PHP files. Like without PHP installation, HTML files will work, but PHP code will not execute. This is important concept many beginners miss. So let's summarize like what we have done. So what we have learned, what is IIS, how to enable it. We saw into the turning on the features, then verify IIS installation by putting localhost. We are getting the welcome page. Then what is localhost means running on our own computer. Then the IIS Manager Dashboard, how to host a project using default website, why IIS is useful for developers, and all these things. Thank you. You can try your website by hosting on IIS web servers.